Welcome to your mat. My name is Alysia. Today's practice is going to focus all about our lower body, our hamstrings, hips, and calves. We will use two blocks today. If you have some, grab some. Otherwise, use two objects that are the same. If you don't have any blocks at all, you can absolutely do this class. Let's grab our props and get started at the top of our mat. Place one block on top of the other at the top of your mat, and then lower and sit on your bottom. Place your heels to your blocks, shift your hips back, rest your hands alongside of your legs. Straighten out your legs, find a little motion to start side to side. Level into your sits bones, breathe into your chest, and breathe out. Just take a moment to settle and bring your awareness fully into the backside of your legs. Let your practice today be about becoming the ultimate witness to yourself. Witness how your body responds. Witness how your body reacts. Where can we approach our lower body today with kindness without the need to go too deep, but also to find the depth of connection into ourselves? Use this practice today to tune in and really check into everything, every sensation that you feel in your legs. Take a deep breath in and exhale, glide your hands a little bit closer to your heels. Stay with your diaphragmatic breathing today, deep inhalations in and out of your chest and diaphragm, either through your nose or through your mouth, maybe a combination of the two. Use this sense of tranquility to help you breathe into your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper, glide your hands closer to your heels. Scoop your navel in toward your spine, up underneath your ribs to find a little bit of compression. Take an inhale. And exhale, glide your hands towards your heels. Fold a little bit deeper into yourself. Use this elevated forward fold to help access deeper into your backside. Find a little stretch along your upper back as you slightly round. Take a deep breath in and fold. Bring your hands to your feet, flex your toes. Wrap your fingers around so much that your heels lift up. Avoid locking out your joints if you're super hypermobile in your knees here. Keep a gentle bend. Pedal out through your feet. Use your hands to assist. Move one leg forward and back. Breathe into your calves. Bring both toes toward your shins. Inhale. Exhale, release. Place your hands alongside of your hips. Move one leg up and over to the floor. Place one block to the outside of your right ankle. Place the other block to the outside of your left on the lowest side. Place your hands back beside your hips or a little bit closer to your knees by your thighs on your fingertips. Flex your toes. Take a deep breath in, lift through your chest. Exhale, pull your navel in, find your abdominal lock. Move your right leg up and over to the outside of your right block. And place your right foot back to the center. Move your left leg up and over the block to the outside. And bring your left leg back to tap into the center. Inhale, bring your right leg to the outside of your right block. Move your left leg to cross over your right ankle. Inhale, lift through your left heel, tap through the center. Move both up and over, tap to the left. Back through center with your left leg. And back to your starting point, bring your left foot to cross your right ankle. Inhale, bring your left leg up and over. And one more time. Keep your left leg grounded. Inhale, reach your right leg up through center, tap the floor. And up and over to the left. Inhale, back through center, tap the floor, exhale. Inhale, reach up through your right heel, tap the outside of your right block, back through center. One more time, cross over to the left. Inhale through center. Bring your left foot back to center. Flex through your toes. Bring your hands to your heart center and balance. Flex through your toes. Elevate through your chest. Take a deep, full body breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, move your right leg up and over to the outside of your right block. Move your left leg up and over to the outside of your left block. Inhale, move your right leg to the center. Move your left leg to the center. Inhale, move your left leg out to the side. Move your right leg out to the side. Move your left leg to center. Move your right leg to center. Place your hands back to the floor, a little bit closer to your knees. Move your chest forward, encourage your hips back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, root into your fingertips. Maybe separate your fingers a little bit wider. I think we'll need a little bit more space. Inhale, pick up both feet. Tap to the outside of your left block. Inhale through center. And over to the right. Release your heels. And back through center. And flex through your feet. Place your hands behind you. Point your fingers back. Drive your weight into the heel of your palm. Lift up through your chest. Bend your knees. Plant your feet mat width distance. Scoot your hands back. Give yourself a little bit more space. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Find this windshield wiper motion. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, move over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, rock to the right. Plant through your feet. Let the motion come through the inner arch of your foot to the outer arch. Breathe in to the range of motion in your hips as one goes into internal rotation, one goes into external. Drop and tap your knees towards the floor if it's accessible. One more time each side. Come through center. Balance on your sits bones. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Pick up your feet. Find this little ball shape. Give yourself a little tailbone massage. Rock and roll on your sits bones. Plant your left foot to the floor. Bring your left hand to cradle around the back of your right thigh. Pull your right thigh in toward your ribs. Find a compression here. Bend your right knee. Draw your right heel forward. Stay in this variation with your right knee tight to your chest with your right leg bent. Or bring your hands to capture your calf. Maybe your hands come to your foot. Perhaps your nose touches your shin. Breathe in through the sole of your foot, wherever it's at. And exhale, release. Place your right foot back to the floor. Cradle behind your left thigh. Lift your left foot. Bring your left shin parallel to the sky. Plug your left thigh bone back into your ribs. Stay here with your left leg bent, or take your variation. Glide your hands to your calf or your left foot. And release your left foot down. Bring your hands to touch your shins. Now part your knees out wide. Come into a more straddle position with your knees bent. Pick up your feet. Flex your toes. Drag your heels in towards your bottom. Balance on your sits bone. Take an inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, plant your feet close to your hips. Move your shoulders inside of your thighs. Press your shoulders into your knees. Give yourself a little cradle and wedge. Lift your hips. Malasana Yogi Squat. Press your palms together. Press your inner thighs into your elbows. Press your elbows back. Take another breath in. And exhale, gently release. Forward fold. Place your hands onto your blocks. Grab your blocks. Place your blocks beneath your hands. Place your blocks shoulder width distance. Keep your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Find a little sway from side to side. Bring your feet hip-width distance behind your blocks. Shorten your stance. Come into a deeper fold. Wrap your upper arms back. Point the eyes of your elbows forward. Inhale, press into your hands. Rise to your toes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels. Rock the weight into your heels. Pick up your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rock high on your toes. Press into your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels. Bring the weight into your heels. Pick up your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time through inhale. Come high on your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels. Rock your weight back. Pick up your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Walk your hands further onto your block so much that your fingers wrap the tips. Then bring your toes to come to the edges of your blocks. Drive your heels into the floor. Keep your arms straight with your chest reaching out, or fold, bend your elbows. Breathe into your calves. Take this stretch with kindness into the backs of your legs. Honor the work that our legs do for us every day as we take one step forward. Press into the heel of your palm. Inhale, press into your toes, lift your heels. Exhale, tap your heels back to the floor. Inhale, press into your hands, press into your toes, lift your heels up. Exhale, release your heels down, shift your weight back. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, rise up. Exhale, drop your heels to the floor. Last time, breathe in, rise up. Exhale, drop your heels back to the floor. Untuck your toes, bring your toes out wide. Alysia Yogi Squat. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit your hips inside of your heels. Take a deep full breath in and breathe out. Release your hands to your blocks. Step back down and facing dog. Stay elevated with your hands on your blocks. Allow this to make space in your shoulders and your back. This should hopefully help your heels connect to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, bring your right knee into your chest, stack your shoulders, dome your upper back. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause in your knee to nose. Inhale, dome your upper back, push the floor away. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Place your right foot inside of your blocks, pyramid pose. Step your left foot in slightly, drop your heels down. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, pyramid fold over your right straight leg. Leg your right thigh bone back. Move your left hip forward. Inhale, 1-legged halfway lift. Rise to your fingertips, balance on your right leg. Stretch your left leg behind you. Flex your left toes. Create a big capital letter T with your body. Flex through your left toes. Take your eye gaze down. Flatten through your back. Take one more sip of air. Exhale, step your left foot back, pyramid pose. Lengthen your stance so much that your left heel lifts up off of the floor. Take an inhale, reach to your chest. Exhale, bend your left knee, tap your knee towards the floor, send your hips back. Inhale, straighten out both legs. Exhale, bend your left leg. Inhale, straighten out your legs. Exhale, bend your left leg. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, bend and maybe tap your left knee to the floor. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, bend and tap your left knee. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reach your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Roll forward, dome into your upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Pause with your arms straight. Protract your shoulders, push the floor away. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten out your left leg. Place your left foot inside of your blocks, pyramid pose. Step your right foot slightly forward if you need to. Straighten out both legs. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, pyramid fold over your left straight leg. Draw your nose towards your shin. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift, press into your left foot, rise to your fingertips, lift your right foot off of the floor. Dial your right pinky toe down, reach out of the crown of your head, elongate the back side of your spine. Inhale through your nose, reach in every direction. Exhale, pyramid, step your right foot back. Come to your fingertips, elongate your stance slightly so much that your right heel pops up off of the floor. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend and drop your right knee. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, bend and drop your right knee. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend and maybe tap your right knee. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right wrist. Exhale, drop your left knee to the floor. Lengthen your stance, ground into your left hand. Inhale, lunge twist, reach your right arm to the sky. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Kiss your shoulder blades together on your back. Take your eye gaze up. One more inhale, reach out of your right wrist. Exhale, swim your right hand back, capture the top of your left foot, add a quad stretch. Create a little resistance into yourself here. Press your left foot into your right hand. Press your hand back into your foot. Feel lifted. Find expansion. Release your hand and foot. Inhale, lunge twist, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand down to your block. Move your chest forward, inhale. Exhale, little wide half split, straighten out your right leg, shift your hips back. Keep your hands extended out long on your blocks or slide your blocks back towards your calf, lower to your elbows. Flex through your right toes. Find a little motion in your right hip if it feels good, or drop into stillness. Bring your blocks with you if you move them. Inhale, lunge, bend your right knee, shift forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back. Inhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left wrist. Lower your right knee to the floor. Lengthen your stance. Stack your left knee on top of your ankle, root into your right hand. Inhale, lunge twist, reach your left arm high. Hug your shoulder blades together on your back. Move your right chest towards the sky. Inhale, reach to your left hand. Exhale, swim your left hand back, capture the outside of your right foot. Create that resistance into yourself right away. Press into your hand. Settle into your hips. Move your chest forward. Release your hand and foot. Inhale, lunge twist. Exhale, place your left hand down to your block. Square your chest and hips forward. Exhale, wide, half split, straighten your left leg. Move your hips back, flex your left toes. Slide your blocks back, lower to your elbows. Breathe into this wider variation to open your left hip socket. Add a little motion if you did so on the other side, a little like corkscrew with your hip. Take another breath in and breathe out. Inhale, lunge, bring your blocks back with you, bend your left knee, shift forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, step forward. Take an inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop down to your knees, tabletop position with your hands on your blocks. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. Bring your knees beneath your hips. Inhale, reach out of the crown of your head. Exhale, firm into your core, pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, reach your right leg behind you. Flex to your right toes. Add 5 little pulses of your right heel towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, release your right knee back to the floor. Inhale, straighten out your left leg behind you. Flex to your left toes. Activate through your entire shin. Add 5 little pulses. Inhale with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release back to tabletop. Cross your ankles. Shift your weight back. Roll over your feet. Come into a cross-legged position. Find Siddhasana. Draw your knees out wide. Bring the tops of your feet towards the floor. Shine the soles of your feet towards the sky. Balance. Take a moment to level your bottom. Inhale, reach up to your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Rest your forearms to the floor. Rest your forehead down. Or take this into your shoulders. Place your hands onto your blocks. Hollow out your armpits. Scoop your navel in. Press your hips back. Inhale, rise up. Walk your hands back. Switch out the cross of your legs. Whichever leg was in front, move it behind. Siddhasana, bring the tops of your feet towards the floor. Draw your knees out wide. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Find a similar variation on this side with or without your blocks. Notice if your hips feel different. The subtlety of simply changing the cross of your ankles can make such a difference into the stretch of your hips. Where can you witness where you feel it? Where can you acknowledge how your body reacts and responds? Inhale, walk your hands back, lift your chest up. Grab for your right leg. Bring your hands beneath your right calf. Cradle your leg. Flex to your right toes. Draw your right ankle in towards your left shoulder. Find a little cradle as you rock from side to side. Take this more gentle variation of a cradle or rock the baby into some circles. Move in both directions. And release. Grab for your left leg. Bring your calf into your elbow crease. Flex your left toes. Bring your left ankle in towards your right shoulder. Begin to sway side to side. Add your circles forward and back. And release. Baddha Konasana, bound angle or butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Draw your knees out wide. Slide your hips in towards your heels. Lift up through your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over. Place your forearms to the floor or your blocks. Drop your nose towards the sole of your feet. Take a moment to settle in, feel your inner groin begin to expand and relax. Allow your knees to become heavy. Allow your heart to point inward to yourself. Take this Baddha Konasana as your final resting pose or your Shavasana. If you crave a more traditional shape, lie down on your back. Otherwise, stay put as you surrender into even more heaviness. Feel gravity draw you deeper into ground. Use the slowness of your breath to become a complete ease. Stay here for as long as you have. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And until we meet again on our mat, namaste.